Hello, everyone. Happy New Year from the Advancement Center. And of course, welcome to the Advancement Center. It's our first live broadcast of the new year, and it's great to be here. So much happening. It's just too much to contain. But I'm going to get right to what I came to share today. Firstly, these words: each day is a new gift, a new opportunity to discover more of your own magnificence, to reveal the mysteries that are delivered into your field, and to take you further into the indescribable beauty, indescribably beautiful world of your Creator. It has been said that one day is like 1,000 years, and 1,000 years like a day. That is a picture of the magnitude of who we truly are. A new force and a new government. Now that we have ended the cycle of that force that I spoke of a few days ago, that force that became the architect of our life upon our arrival into the physical plane as a human being, that force that gave you the false blueprint of how to be successful and happy and free, that force that was a master of distraction to delay your remembrance of who you truly are, and convinced us that we needed to follow its plan to attain happiness, success, and freedom, even though those things were already ours. As I said before, that force that weaved its way into the fabric of every part of human life has been brought into the light so that the thread could stand out as discordant energy and disharmony in the human entity. There's only been great compassion, more compassion than any of us will ever know, for each being who has come under the influence of that force, having to suffer things that if they knew who they were, they would have never suffered. Things like fear, doubt, worry, a focus on survival, competition, and judgment. But today, we once again celebrate the emancipation from that force. And all of us who have been a part of unveiling its existence, as well as a part of creating the new world, and are going to be taking a bigger role in the implementation of a new force in the very near future. A force that will replace that other force that for eons held us hostage to its demands. This new force comes directly from our Creator. It is built upon and will operate according to our knowing, as it reminds us of who we are, who we have always been, and what we have come here to do. It has been hidden in plain sight within the flow, quietly but assuredly holding you within its embrace. But now it is coming to the fore, bringing great power to fuel the changes that are about to happen, so that now each one can stand in their purpose, knowing that we have brought everything to a new start, and so that all that will be delivered for humanity and for the human entity can flow unchallenged and unimpeded into the physical plane. And those of us who have been called to be the leaders of this new beginning will take their stations, and from those vantage points, like stewards or good shepherds, will tend to the needs of those who are still yet to know themselves, as well as bring the necessary structures to allow for the safety, security, and well-being to support this new beginning. We are like proud parents as we revel in the world that has been created for our children and grandchildren to grow up in, as well as the continued growth and expansion of ourselves. Stand tall and rejoice, for we are entering a time and a place that has never been entered before. Congratulate yourselves and congratulate those around you who have taken part in bringing us to this day. Each one is watching over and carefully attending to the vision that they came to deliver. For some, it is the administration of financial abundance. For some, it is the sustaining of nature and our natural resources. Still, for others, it is simply sound or sight. Visionaries, both connecting to the bigger realm of communication. There are some who will act as liaisons between Earth and the galactic community, as they will oversee and manage that critical part of humanity's transition. Some will maintain peace through the power of their love, and some will be the overall administrators and overseers of all areas. Each one, even though they may have a specialty, has the ability to participate and lead in every area. But it comes down to doing what you came to do and what you were designed to do, with no one being greater or lesser than another. As I speak, you may begin to see the establishment of a new government and the selection of cabinet members to implement the new government and its new direction. There is presently a transition happening in the human government of the United States of America, and this is a part of the greater government that I am bringing into the light. And those who can see it, who will step into their role as cabinet members and leaders, so as above, so below. Know that every positive and beneficial thing that you see from the arrival of the new human governments on this planet has been orchestrated and brought forward by you. So don't be surprised. Simply remember those 3 words or 4. It's about fucking time. To remind yourself that you have been bringing this forward for thousands of years. Take credit for what you have done, and don't so freely give credit to those that you are seeing in your media. If you take credit, and that is not to lift you up, you will further and with great solidity acknowledge who you are and what you have been doing, thus allowing you to step fully into your power and authority as a cabinet member or leader of this new government. When you take credit, you allow others to do the same, and you allow everything that has been established through you for eons to flow. And acknowledging that it is you are making yourself, and acknowledging that it is you are not making yourself higher or more special than anyone else. You are simply acknowledging the role that you were created to play. And every role is no more or less important than another. Now, with what I am saying, you have a structure to step into, a place to clearly see yourself and see what your life is truly for in the grand design of the Creator. What you have been doing and what your purpose has been can now be clearly felt and seen. This will allow you to once again turn your gaze inward and upward and maintain a focus on what you came to do. Focus on the departments that are within your cabinet and the grander plan that you are a part of, only paying cursory attention to what is happening in the human dimension, mainly to see if what you are creating is being implemented. And if it is not, some people may have to get fired, for you have the ability to change it all. All these people that you think are doing something amazing in this human reality, and they most certainly are, actually work for you. And the sooner you see this, the sooner you will roll up your sleeves, get to work, and make more good shit happen. We have been waiting for something or someone to arrive, maybe a savior, maybe extraterrestrials, maybe disclosure. We have been looking at it all upside down. You are the ones that you have been waiting for. It's your time now, time to step into the fullness of the knowing that 2024 brought to you and begin to do what you are truly capable of doing, some of which we still don't know the fullness of. So let's talk about that for a moment. We always say just be and don't do, but this doing is different. It is connected to something totally new, and that is related to the increased frequency of the vibration on the planet and the increased frequency of the vibration within you. Because of this doing will feel as though it is completely outside of actually doing anything. There is a capability within each one that has yet to be realized, and that capability will soon become evident to you. But I tell you that the activation of it and the doing that is connected to it is directly connected to you accepting your role in the new government and seeing and living it as if it is real. For if you do, what will be activated and turned on in you will be something that you could have never imagined, something that you could have never prepared for, and you will do what you came to do. So when the inauguration happens on the physical plane in a few weeks, see and focus on the inauguration and the start of the new government that exists in the outer reaches of the universe. Change your view of everything, but mostly of yourself, and you will activate your power and abilities that were given to you to lead humanity into this next phase of its existence. As above, so below. We are multi-dimensional beings, and we have been both here and there all at the same time. We've heard of terms like a shadow government, a government operating behind the government that everyone can see. That is what we have been doing. And it is time for each one who has been called to those positions of leadership to see that and live that. No longer looking at this physical realm as the realm where things are run, but simply a realm to provide evidence for what we are doing from the outer reaches of the universe and from the right hand of our Creator. It is immense, for even as we are standing here or sitting in our chair in this physical plane, allowing our essence and vibration to assist others, we are at the same time sitting in a cabinet meeting with all those who are leading the implementation of this new government. You must now truly begin to see yourself and let go of all your human perspectives. Through what I am saying, you can see a bigger picture of what you are a part of. This picture should shape your focus and your priorities. No longer will you see what appears to be the problems of the day as significant and overwhelming. You are sitting in a galactic cabinet meeting, making decisions about the survival of a planet. Keep this in mind when you find yourself complaining about your life as just a human. You have never been, nor will you ever be, just a human. As above, so below. Do not try and understand or analyze what I am delivering, for it is too expansive for those limited capabilities. You will feel this reality with great simplicity pour into your being and perfectly activate you. You will feel. Do not go back. Do not worry about what happened in the past, and do not try to fix anything if you are not in the full awareness of yourself as a cabinet member or a leader within the new government. Everything outside of that awareness will get thrown into the bin, for you will be too busy making changes and administrating the necessary details of a brand new government. No one will see this. No one will understand this. You will not be able to prove this to anyone. Your children, those that you are shepherding, cannot comprehend what I am delivering. You cannot communicate the reality of driving a car to your 2-year-old child. They must gain the maturity and awareness to understand and accept that world into their being. They will not understand when you try to describe driving a car or how an engine works until the time that they can. So don't expect anyone to see what you are doing. Everything and everyone in the physical plane will, by their life, make you doubt that what I am saying is real. And that doubt will take you back into your role as an acknowledger and follower of those that are lifted up as the leaders and doers in the physical plane. And you will follow instead of do what you came to do, which is to lead. No one will know what you are doing except those that are doing the same thing as you. So do not get dismayed by any behavior that does not recognize you or recognize what you are doing. That recognition will come directly from your Creator. Nothing else is needed. Anytime someone is able to see you, it will simply serve as evidence of what you are doing and what you already know. And that recognition will most certainly change their life. And those words, "it's about fucking time," may pop up in your head, but that's mostly for the laughs. So if you can acknowledge the reality of what I am revealing, it will change everything in your life. It will answer many of the questions that you have always had, and it will truly allow you to see everything in a completely new way. This, most importantly, includes how you see yourself. I am so excited for each person to see this as they are ready. For when they do, all the power, wisdom, and love of your Creator will be open to you, and nothing in your life will ever be the same. Cheers to us all. What an extraordinary gift this is for us all. A new force and a new government is here. And the government shall be upon his shoulders. And the government shall be upon his shoulders. And his name will be called Counselor, the mighty God, the everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace. And the government shall be upon his shoulders. Ooh, yeah, 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 yeah. We are free to fly from the inside out, like the butterfly, no longer needing help. Self-judgment's been lifted, self-blame has been cut. It's time to start dancing, put your shoes on and strut, and love yourself and fly, 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 fly. No more need to cry. You've got to love yourself and fly, 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 'cause you can never die. Hey, 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 you see the old system is finally done. Sovereignty and freedom will make us one. Control and domination is the thing of the past. The original blueprint this time will last. The prison doors are open wide. You're free to walk out, trust what's inside. Anyone still trying to set you free, tell them it's done. You can take it from me. 'Cause you are free. Yes, you are free. No longer needing to be told how to be. Love yourself and fly, fly, fly. Come on. You can never die. You've got to love yourself and fly. 'Cause you can never die. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Love yourself and fly. Come on and love yourself and fly. You are eternal. Yes, you are divine. You are not from here. You're outside of time. You are eternal. Yes, you are divine. You are not from here. You're outside of time. Where you're running everything. A new government. Your place as a leader. Changing what's seen here in the physical. Know that's what you do. Know that's who you are. See from another view, another perspective, and watch your abilities blossom as you change everything with a move of your hand, a blink of your eye. You are not from here. This physical world you can change and make sure everyone has a perfect life with perfect health and a magic future. Cheers, everyone. I am David.